Hello, Slicey Dicers. This is Brian with a video that I was never expecting to have to make when I started this channel, but one that I'm super stoked to be making. Am I too old to say super stoked? I probably am, but I've said it now. It's gone. It's out there now. Yeah, 20,000 subscribers. I started this channel almost exactly 3 years ago. I'm putting this video up on November 1st. November 11th is actually the 3-year anniversary of my first video I put up. I've talked about how I started it before. Basically, I used to review bicycles, still do occasionally, but yeah, I got bit by my dog, couldn't really type, so I did some YouTube videos about knives because I'm interested in that as well, and I was bored, and I've reviewed stuff that's been my living for 22 years, so I have to review things. That's just my compulsion, I guess. So did a few knife videos and it took off, and very, very happy with it. Love the knife community. You guys have been amazing. We'll talk about that more in a moment, but yeah, how this video is going to go is I'm going to tell you how to enter, then I'm going to thank some people and gush a little bit, and then at the end we'll have what you want to win. If you are just a horrible person that just wants to come on here and know how to enter and then find out what you can win, I'm going to have it in the little chapter thing down below. You can do that, but please watch the whole thing because there's been a lot of amazing people, if you enjoy this channel, that I really want to thank and that I really want to talk about. So first of all, how do you enter? I'm probably going to regret this. I said to myself the last one of these will be the last one that I did, but I'm going to do it one more time, and this is it. Ask me anything. Post down below any question. I am going to do the drawings live, and on a live show I will answer my favorite questions, but it doesn't have to be one of my favorite questions to win. The only requirement is that you enter down below with a question. It can be personal. I might not answer it. I'm going to try. I make an effort to answer all the questions, but last time, I want to say it was like 1,700 or something like that I got. Obviously, I'm not going to answer all those. I do my best, though. And if it's a repeat, I don't answer it. And a lot of them are repeats, and that's fine. You're still entered. It's still fine. So this video is going up on November 1st. You just reply at 8 a.m. Eastern time. You just reply down below. Ask me anything. Anything you want. November 11th, which I realize is Veterans Day, but do you guys really, like, I'm a veteran. Did you guys go out and do stuff on Veterans Day? I mean, I don't. It's going to be in the evening anyway. So I think by 8 p.m. Eastern time for Veterans Day, you're going to be done with whatever Veterans Day celebrations you want to do. It'll be fine. But yeah, November 11th at 8 p.m. Eastern time, I'm going to post a live show where I'll do the drawings live so you guys can all see it's legit. And I will also spend most of that live show probably not answering your questions or your comments on the live show. I will probably just be answering the favorite questions that I got of everything. So, but it's literally ask me anything. Ask me about knives. Obviously, it's probably the most appropriate thing to ask me about. My personal life to an extent. You can ask me about my previous occupations. I'm pretty open on here. Most of you guys know I've had a lot of things. I'm a comedian, theoretically. COVID, and not at the moment, but I used to be. I kind of remember being a comedian. I was a professional mountain biker for a little while. I've done some things, so just ask me whatever you want. I don't care. I'm a pretty open book, so if it makes me mad, I just won't answer it. So, and if it's really nasty, I'll delete it. So don't ask me anything really super nasty, because then you won't be entered. But other than that, as long as you're quasi-respectful, ask me anything. Honestly, I've done these before. No one's ever been disrespectful. The only reason I said that I didn't want to do them again was the volume. No, like, that was it. So I'm not too stressed out about that. You guys are usually pretty cool. Now, who to thank? First of all of you. This has been amazing. It's been an amazing journey. Never, ever, ever would have thought 3 years ago that this was going to be my job, and it pretty much is my job now. I still own a bicycle website, but I definitely get the majority of my income through this, and it's expanding. I mean, Slicey Daily, the website we're going to be launching very, very soon. I'm having to learn how to code and all kinds of stuff. It's a pain in the butt, but it will be launching very, very soon. I'm excited about that. And once that is launched, it will definitely be my job reviewing knives, which is fantastic. I'm very excited about it. The community has just been amazing. Almost every single one of you has just been fantastic. I mean, 97% of you have been fantastic. I mean, of course, it's any community. Sometimes you get people who are just, instant asshole, just add keyboard. And that's, some people are like that, but it's very few and far between. Whenever I've asked you guys to step forward for a charity auction or something like that, you guys have always just killed it. It's just, you guys are so loyal. I had a couple of little, dust ups with other, more minor YouTube kind of people, and I didn't even have to unleash the hounds. You guys unleashed yourselves. I don't encourage that. You don't need to stick up for me. I'm a professional comedian. I can handle myself. Don't worry about it. But it's just great when you guys do that. It was very amusing. Just whenever I need you guys, you got my back. And the same way, reciprocal. I do get a lot of questions on Instagram, like the private messages that go into the for a review thing. I can't remember what they call it in here. I don't have time to answer all them. I apologize about that. Unsolicited emails about should I buy this knife or this knife. If I have a moment, I answer them, but sometimes I just don't, and I do apologize for that. But I try. But I am just one guy. I try to give back to you guys as much as I possibly can, and the best way to give back is these giveaways. I mean, that's obvious. And this giveaway is stupid. It's just stupidly good. So but before we get to that, one more thing. There's people I want to thank. Some of my corporate sponsors, I guess you could. Not really sponsors. There's not a lot of cash exchanging hands, but guys companies who have helped this channel a whole lot. First of all, retailers, two of them that will give you discount codes down below. Southern Edge Knife Works and White Mountain Knives. Could not do this channel without them. Absolutely, for sure. They make sure that I get stuff that I need to do the battles to the death, and just in general, like Southern Edge Knife Works really makes the battles to the death happen, because often I don't have both knives and I can just ask them and they'll order me one, which is great. White Mountain Knives, you guys want to know how I get all the Civivis and Wies and Kaisers stuff and so fast? It's Justin at White Mountain Knives is how I get them so fast. And he lets me buy them at his cost, so that's great. So it's no financial risk to me to buy them. So it keeps a lot of the content flowing. USA Made Blade, huge help with all the Hinderer stuff. They've always been great. Scott down there, Witty, as most of us call him, Witty's been awesome as far as helping me out with getting that kind of stuff. Southern Edges is a kind of recent connection I've made, I would say, for some of the microtech stuff. You guys seem to like a lot of my microtech videos too. As this goes on, you kind of learn what your niche is, and I never thought my niche 3 years ago would be Hinderers and microtechs, but that is the stuff that gets a lot of views. Indiana Knives, they've been great as well. As far as manufacturers go, I'm just gonna try to run these through really fast. ProTech has been great. Spartan is another fairly recent connection, but as you're gonna see in a minute, they're coming through pretty big. Hinderer, Three Rivers Manufacturing, they've been great for years, especially if I say I need something for a charity auction. They give me whatever I want. They're fantastic people. Benchmade, another fairly recent connection, but Benchmade's been great. Concept, new company, but man, that I get concepts just show up without me even asking. Great company. Real Steel, they helped me out right from the beginning, as did Steel Will right from the beginning. I think I got my first Real Steels and Steel Wills like probably 1,500 subs in, and they still just send stuff a whole lot. And as far as all you viewers, there is one that I want to point out. He's become a very good friend, and he does help. He's a moderator on my live shows, which I love the live shows. They're so much fun. Brews and Blades, Sunday nights at 7 Eastern. I really enjoy those. Yeah, Keith. Kiefer, as we all know him as by his username. But Keith, thank you very much. You're a great dude, and I really appreciate the help with moderating, and especially when I do the weird stuff like the quiz shows or the the giveaway drawings. I need another set of eyes. He is my verifier. We joke that I dock his pay, 40% when he screws up. But I don't, he doesn't screw up, and B, I don't pay him. So that's kind of why it's funny. I do try and slip him a good deal on stuff every now and then, or maybe the occasional free knife. And he repays me with a Daleka, which is a piece of crap. So I don't know why I like him so much. But no, he is a very helpful guy. And he's a FedEx man, so you should be nice to him if you're getting anything sent by FedEx. But, all right. I think that is everybody I wanted to thank individually. Just to say it again, just to reiterate, I love you guys so much. I'm so proud of what we've built here. I'm really proud of the next step with Slicey Daily. It's going to look great. It's going to be a lot of fun. Be a great place for you guys to sell your knives. I'm kind of leaning into that more. It's just going to be a really cool place to just hang out and sell some stuff and buy some stuff and all that stuff. So you guys want to know what you can win, right? Right? I'm sure some of you already skipped ahead. You didn't watch the thanks. You don't care because you're greedy people. I understand it. You got to be that way sometimes. So what can you win? I have 3 prizes. I'm not going to rank them first, second, and third because all 3 are just fantastic. So I'm going to move slightly to the side here because I'm going to re-edit this video, and there are going to be pictures up here of the stuff, because one of the great things about this giveaway is that I don't touch any of this stuff. I kind of like that. I don't have to bother with shipping or anything. They're just going to go straight from the companies to you, except for that one is not shippable. So you'll choose what gets shipped. We'll get to that. First up, I did tease this one already, so I'm going to release this one first. I did say in the full review of this knife, first up is a Spartan Harsey folder 3.25 inch. It's the brandest, newest Spartan. It is the small version of the Spartan Harsey, which I love, and I like the small one as well. If you watch the review, I gush about it quite a bit. It's a very, very cool knife. They're not, I'm going to say, like, supremely difficult to get a hold of, but it ain't easy. They make them as they make them, and they come and they go. And the Harsey 3.25 is brand new, so people are really jumping on them. S45 VN blade, $395 retail, and then they're going to throw in some other stuff, too. They're going to throw in some of their others, but they have really cool merch at Spartan, so you're going to get some Spartan merch and the knife and all that stuff. All you got to do is, if you win, I'll let you know. If you get picked in the random drawing, I will let you know, and I'm just going to send them your address, and then it's going to get shipped out to you. So I think that's pretty awesome. Next up, another knife. I kind of hinted at this, but I didn't say what it was because honestly, I didn't know exactly what it was till this morning. Again, I'm recording this a few days before November 1st, but I really wanted to get it up November 1st. I wanted to do it when the emotions were fresh. Yeah, it's a Hinderer. I know I do a whole lot of Hinderer stuffs in here. Hinderer Knives is kicking in. Their newest knife, which is the S45 Spanto XM18 3.5 inch. The picture's there. If you're looking at that picture and you're squinting and saying, is that carbon fiber or G10 on the scale? It's carbon fiber. It's a carbon fiber one, carbon fiber scale with the blue hardware. And again, it's gonna be the same thing. I'm just gonna send them your address. They're gonna send it to your house. That's like, those carbon scales aren't cheap. I think they're like $150. The knife's $425. It's a lot of money. It's a very expensive knife, and so one of you guys is just gonna win it. And I told them I don't want to have it. They said they could get it to me in time to ship it to you guys. I'm like, I don't want to have it because I'm going to want to steal that scale and put it on something else. I want one of those carbon fiber textured scales, and I don't have one. And you guys will have one. Yeah, in the S45VN, the new steel they're using, it's kind of going through the knife industry, but Spanto blade shape, awesome knife. If you want to have a one knife Hinderer collection, ain't a bad choice. All I'm going to say, ain't a bad choice. Next up, lastly, of the 3, I worked with Southern Edge Knife Works. We figured this out. Southern Edge Knife Works is giving $500 in credit to the Southern Edge Knife Works store. $500. All you choose what you want, even if it's not on the site. If it's a company that they're a dealer for, call them up. They'll get it. Might take a hot minute. but they'll get it. Whatever you want. You have $500 in credit at Southern Edge Knife Works store. Email them, call them, whatever. Get whatever the hell you want to. You have free access to whatever they can get their hands on, up to $500. That's pretty awesome. I do have to say, if you want to sit on it and wait for something that's going to take 2 or 3 months to come out, that's fine. If you want to blow it all in an afternoon, like I would, that's fine. Do whatever you want. If you just want to go buy, what is this, 200, Southern Edge Knife Works t-shirts. I don't know why anyone would do that, but you could. You can do whatever you want with it. It's just $500 in credit through Southern Edge Knife Works. And not only credit like to the online store, it's almost like a kind of concierge service. I guess I would call it. You just talk to Chad. He'll hook you up. He'll find whatever you want. I'm really, really blown away by what I got for this giveaway. Thank you very much to Spartan Blades. Thank you very much to Hinderer. Thank you very much to Southern Edge Knife Works. I am truly, truly impressed with this. I can't imagine how many comments are going to be down below. But again, just to reiterate, all you got to do to enter is ask me a question. Ask me anything. On November 11th at 8 p.m., I will do a live drawing. And I will pick 3 winners. And they're going to be in no particular order. I'm actually probably going to pull out of a hat, because all 3 of these prizes are freaking amazing. I couldn't rank 3 to 1 if I wanted to, so I'm probably just going to draw out of a hat, or draw out of a shot glass. It's only 3 things. It would be a pretty tiny hat, but draw out of something, and and choose which one is which. And I'm just going to do the random comment generator, and then, like I said, after that or before that, one or the other, I will read off all the I'll go through some of my favorite questions. I'm not going to read off all the questions, because then we'd be here. Be like reading Moby Dick, probably. It's going to be lengthy. I'm just going to, that's what she said. I'm just going to read off or answer my favorite questions. So I hope you guys have a good time with this. I always do enjoy your questions. I apologize in advance if I don't have time to answer. There's usually so many. Like I said, there was 1,600, 1,700 on the last one. This is going to be worse. And I don't know what the hell I'm going to do for my 25,000 sub giveaway. I'm not doing another one till 25,000. I just want to be clear about that. I'm not doing another one till then. And it won't be an AMA, because it's going to be too many questions. But I don't know how I'm going to top this. I think it's impossible. I may have come out of the stocks a bit too early, but we will see. Good luck to everybody, and I look forward to all your questions. And again, thank you so much. I cannot express how much pleasure I've had running this channel for 3 years, and how much you all mean to me. Some of you individually, but just as a whole, it's just been fantastic. So good luck to everybody. Ask me a question down here. That looked weird. Ask me a question in the comments down below.